The Meadowbrook Colts and the Philo Electrics, both teams that ran over their first playoff opponents, well, they ran into each other on Saturday. A whole lot of scoring, 89 combined points, but you wouldn't be able to tell from the first quarter. Both teams were moving the ball, especially Meadowbrook. Philo struggled to contain a healthy dose of wide receiver screens from the Colts. But while the yards were there, the points were not. 8-3 Colts after the first quarter, but it's all highlights from here on out. At one point in the second quarter, we had 4 straight scoring possessions. These teams could not stop each other, and speaking of unstoppable, the 2 MVPs of this game were Davis Singleton for Meadowbrook and Munyan for Philo. Singleton had the game of his life, but trust me, we'll get to him in a second. Munyan finished with 121 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns on the ground. There were a lot of times he could have avoided contact and ducked out of bounds, but he was fighting for every yard this game. At halftime, the Electrics were right in it, trailed 22-17, but the second half was all Meadowbrook and all Davis Singleton. I said before and I'll say it again, Davis Singleton had a monster of a game, 6 total touchdowns, getting it done both with his feet and in the air, a big ingredient to this Colts win. There was nothing Singleton couldn't do on Eugene Capers Field on Saturday. Pinpoint accuracy, patience going through his reads, and the physical tools to take it himself when he needed to, which he did often. Really, all I gotta do is let the stats speak for themselves. 251 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, 208 rushing yards, 4 rushing touchdowns, numbers you usually only see in Madden, and it looked like he was playing in easy mode with numbers like that, and it's hard to keep up with offense scoring like the Colts were, and although Philo at times looked like they could seize the momentum in this game, they finished with 37 points, but Meadowbrook dropped 52, highlighted by a 22-point third quarter. The Colts get to celebrate on their home field, beating Philo 52-37 and moving along in the playoffs. They're hoping the offense keeps moving along as well.